Order, it's Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I went to the city council meeting last night. They also have a prayer. Yeah. The employee of the month for city of Jefferson was Miss Stacy Landwehr. They just kept calling her Miss, but Ms.
Any kin?
Distant relative.
She does a good job.
Careful what you say, this is recorded.
Yeah. Okay. Minutes and reports received and filed.
June 2019 collector fees filed.
Okay. Commissioner Committee Liaison Reports, upcoming meetings and events.
I don't know. Renegades have ball games all week this week, but my other meetings, I don't have a whole lot of them. We've got the Wardsville Parish Picnic on Sunday. And then I guess we got BOE starting Monday already, so absolutely awesome. So.
That's why I got you the coloring books.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and go, Sam. I don't think I
Okay.
have a whole lot here.
Okay, well, I'll be out of town till Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna go to St. Stan's Picnic too, and then my article will be in News Tribune Sunday, Monday BOE, and then got another meeting with Governor Parson at 3:30, so that's all I got.
Yep. Don't have any of that all week. Awesome.
Okay. It's a good time for us. Wait, let's just all take off. Jeff, you're the senior commissioner, so you have
Want me
to
to do the
hold down
prayer?
the fort.
I didn't bring a prayer. I got a joke. Miss Callie was in here this morning for her 4-H stuff. She said, "Why doesn't the toilet paper cross the road?" It was stuck in a crack. She's 10. I thought that was pretty good. That's all I got.
We can do the joke of the week.
Joke of the week.
Yeah.
We'll get Colonel Echo to give us one.
I just was kind of floored by that one.
Okay. Commission comments, that was it.
There you go.
Bids and contracts, bid award for body
Top
cams.
that, John.
Yeah.
And you are.
Don't, hey. You'll-
I'm just teasing. I said I was glad to see you're still here. Place can be a little testy at times.
Yeah.
He hasn't met Cliff
The county had bid out number 2016-16, 2019-16. After multiple bids, it was decided that Stalker Radiator was the best one.
John had stepped by and talked about them,
Yeah.
so that's fine with their recommendation.
Is the dashboard something, is that dashboard admin activation, is that just a fee?
Yes, it's
Okay.
a one-time fee.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
I move that we award body cams to Stalker Radar.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Signing a Marco agreement with EMA.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't,
Jeff put it on the agenda.
I'm sorry, what was it?
signing a Marco agreement with
Okay,
EMA.
I was worried about that. Anyway, okay, well, the way I understand it, there's 3 copy machines over at EMS, 2 on the EMS side, and 1 has always been on Bill's side.
Mhm.
Matt wanted to take the one off of Bill's side and put it on its own bill. So this is a form to release the one copier from his bill and then to set up another account for Bill Farr's. So Jill looked them over, and it's basically just splitting the bill and signing a separate contract for the one that's on.
So there's 3 over there, Matt's got 2 and Bill's got 1. So
Yes.
what are we doing differently?
They were all on the same bill before.
Okay.
They were all billed to
Okay.
EMS.
Okay,
We were every other year switching who would pay for it, but
so now
now
they're
he
gonna
just wants it
split the
off.
bill,
yes,
2 on 1 and 1 on the other.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's all that does.
And
Are
so
all
this,
of those leased copiers, or they are copiers, we're just paying them per copy?
Paying per copy.
Okay.
so what are we needing to sign here today?
Just that maintenance
Is it a
agreement.
contract,
Mhm.
maintenance agreement?
Yep.
Equipment maintenance agreement.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I think it probably cleans it up more than it slips to back and forth.
Probably charge us more. I move that we sign the equipment maintenance agreement with Marco.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, whose signature is this? Debbie?
Who's singing? Matt signed that.
Whoa.
And I
Okay.
don't know, you probably need to sign under him, because he probably should, not allowed to sign that.
Since it involves money.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to, his writing's, it's terrible.
It's almost as good as mine, huh?
Just let him send him the first bill.
I don't think they know who to send it to. Okay, and the unfinished business. New business, accounts payable review.
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable pending review.
So moved.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Come on, I thought you
All
had
in
to
fa- I'm
go.
trying to sign, okay. Second and final reading of budget adjustment number 11.
This is for $9,713. This is for that surplus property in the law enforcement fund, that they've received more money than we budgeted. So I do need action and approval of that in order to put it back on the other side.
So they got more money than they should have, and they're gonna expend it too.
Yeah. So it's going back on the capital side.
Okay. Is there more than one court order here? Or
No.
are these both the same?
Should be just one.
I move that we sign court order number 11.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Cole County Information Technology Data Equipment Disposition Destruction Policy. God.
CCITDDED.
I tried to abbreviate it. I couldn't come up with a good one. So a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the disposition of county IT equipment and the proper disposal. And so I was asked to come up with a policy. So between Kristen and Jennifer and myself and Jill, this is what we came up with. And I created the bulk of it, so I will take the onus of ownership of this. So I have any questions or?
I read through it. I thought it was pretty good.
Very good.
I think it's a good start. I mean, obviously, you know, things may come up and it may need to be tweaked or
Right.
something, but it's a good place to start, so.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep,
So I don't really have anything to sign so much as
Fine.
it's,
okay.
I move that we approve the policy.
Oh, come on, read the whole thing. Cole County Information.
No.
Okay. So, all in favor?
Aye.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, closeout change orders for Crossroads and Meadowbrook Estates subdivision projects.
Okay, we got 2 change orders, and these are the final closeouts to close out the job and get things processed to final out everything. Meadowbrook Estates subdivision and the Crossroads Southtown Estates and Rustic Oak subdivision. Meadowbrook Estates, it's change order 2 in the amount of $267,697.56. And the main items on that one are, we added the Fairlawn Court project. We changed out the concrete pavement on Courtyard to asphalt. And then we added an overlay on the rest of Idlewood Road. And then there's some other miscellaneous items. So that's one, and that's with Stockman Construction. The second is the Crossroads Southtown Estates and Rustic Oaks subdivision. We had a previous change order, so change order 2 amount is $128,575.26. And the main items on that are subgrade stabilization, class 3 excavation, and then miscellaneous items. Is there any questions about these?
So on Meadowbrook, understand the Fairlawn Court, that was kind of a different little project there. Is the change order number 2, the one where we took out all the concrete, left some of the curbs and put in asphalt there, or?
That's part of it. We, as different from the Crossroads one, which we had done a kind of intermediate change order just to bring things up to date because we had so much subgrade stabilization earlier on in the project. We had not done one on Meadowbrook Estates. And usually if it's just add-on items, just overruns and things, we just don't do them necessarily. We'll wait till the end a lot of times. And so that's why that one's a little higher. But as I said, a lot of that, and then there's some class 3 excavation in there too that went over, and also some subgrade stabilization. But the bulk of the Meadowbrook that you'll see, the overall increase in the whole project was due to the Fairlawn Court and the change on Courtyard Drive. And then I guess Idlewood, we ended up overlaying all of Idlewood to the Highway 54 bridge. We were gonna do a part of it, but with everything, it just made sense to tie all that together.
So Idlewood from Meadowbrook to the 54 bridge? Just
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, 179 overpass bridge, basically all of,
Bless you.
Okay.
from bridge to bridge.
Yeah, it's from bridge to bridge, is
Okay.
ours, so,
Okay.
instead of just doing a small patch.
I see. So I guess where I was going is so there was more on that change order too. There was some more to Fairlawn Court. There was a change order there. So you did Idlewood. So a lot of that wasn't just associated with that one street that we were gonna patch.
Yeah, correct.
Right, and so that's what I was getting at, cause I was thinking it was about $80,000 difference or something.
Courtyard, and changing courtyard out, roughly 60,000.
Okay,
And then all the others.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine with the change order. Are they done yet?
Quick update on both of those. We are proceeding with closing out the job. They both have some minor punch list items, and we just don't make final payment until everything's done and complete. But to get to that point, they have to turn in lien waivers and a lot of closeout documents, and it takes a little while to get those. We have to know what the final cost is gonna be for them to close out the bond or get the bonding company to give consent for final payment. And so this is kind of the first step to process the closure of the project.
Okay.
Both jobs have a little miscellaneous yard work to do. We gotta put a little sod on the Crossroads project. There's some sod work we've gotta do yet. And then some additional reseeding of some areas, and then Meadowbrook, some finishing, so.
I haven't had any calls about, well, either one of them, but one of them we had more problems with before. And so I haven't had any complaints, which is good. I'm probably jinxing myself here. But, I'm on this case about it then, but, you can pass that along and tell them, thanks for picking it up. And
Do we have grass in most of the areas, or?
They're, like I said, they're all seeded. There's some spots that they got it a little bit late, and we get a dry spell after the rain, and so it didn't really come up real good, or washed or something like that, so they gotta come in and touch that up. That's normal stuff for that. A lot of times we'll catch it as warranty work, but since we haven't closed the job out, it'll just be punch item.
Most of it's good and
Punch
green,
list.
it's just small areas.
I mean, the areas that are good and green, it ain't gonna do any good to seed them now, cause they ain't
Right.
gonna come up,
Yeah,
so.
it'll be late August, early September when we do it.
So we're withholding enough retainage that we can hire somebody else to do it if they don't come back or whatever.
The retainage amount on both jobs is in excess of $100,000, so,
Okay. And we don't pay that till everything's done?
until we say we're satisfied. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still getting some complaints on that Wilmore Drive.
Still.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
You just never know sometimes.
I know.
I drove through there here the other day. I thought it was pretty good.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's, It's that sealer,
Actually, I
yeah.
had to take
Yeah.
one of my son's kids home and lived on Wilmore Drive, and I thought it was a really good job for, I mean, what they had to deal with. I mean, the street's not perfect, but,
It's a lot better shape than what it was.
oh, yeah.
They pulled it together and did a really good job finishing up the job. They had a few issues, but we made it through it.
I mean, it was.
Turned out good.
Yeah, it was dark when I went through there, but I thought it rode good and looked good, so, anyway. Do you wanna do these separate, probably?
Probably better.
Move that we approve the final closeout change order on Meadowbrook Estates subdivision stormwater improvements.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
And I move that we approve the final closeout change order on Crossroads, Southtown Estates, and Rustic Oak subdivision stormwater and street improvements project.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Any other
Sure.
issues? No. Okay, we're gonna add the census meeting to our Tuesday, August 13th agenda. We said it'd be about a half an hour.
So what are we doing?
I have no idea. I reached out to her and I said, I don't need you to come present to the commission. I just wanted to talk to her, so.
Well,
Yeah.
you had issues with what they're requesting information as far as going in and
Right.
doing it online, but what does she want to talk about for half an hour? I mean, is it,
Well, I think she's wanting us to help support getting people to fill out the census, and so I'm all for that if it's plain, simple, and easy. If it's not, then I ain't gonna support it. And I didn't, when they sent me 2 forms and I finally tried to go do it and they wanted to know what my firstborn child's name and what my pet's name was and where I lived and all this other stuff, just to log in, I was like, nope. And I called them up and I said, I'm not giving you all that. What's the penalty if I don't do it?
well, you can't ask if you're illegal, so.
So,
Shouldn't be able to ask about my dog.
anyway,
either.
I mean, that hurts everybody else. I mean, to me, it's a simple, give me a login, I log in, and I tell you the 3 or 4 questions that you need to know.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I was just trying to figure out what,
Or send me a postcard and I'll check the boxes and I'll mail it back. I mean, that's not very efficient, but at the same time, you need the information and that's all you need, so.
I agree.
Yeah, because those were all personal questions that people need to identify you as you, and I'm like, this isn't what the census is about. But I'm sure a bunch of people filled it all out to do it.
I don't know. Okay, anything else?
Oh,
We recess until 4:30.
So, second.
second,
All in
third.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.